about 3 million years ago, if you don't mind. And you'll notice here, there's something missing. There's no Great Lakes. And if you know your Canadian geography, there's no Hudson Bay up in particular up here in Canada. So what happened here? So essentially, this was before the most recent ice age, which is about 125,000 years ago, roughly. We have this particular image here that shows that glacier that previously was up here in Greenland, advanced because of a cooling period and then compaction of snow and so forth, which I'll show here in a minute. So you can see the limits of this continental glacier 125,000 years ago expanding. Of course, today, this glacier is retreated and it's back over much of Greenland today. So how did this happen? How does a glacier, a continental glacier, how does it advance? Of course, we get a cooling period, but what happens is just similar to what we've shown beforehand. Over time, snow accumulates, not going to melt. And just think about pizza dough. If you've got a big old glob of pizza dough and you push down on it from the top, you push down on the top, what's going to happen is that pizza dough is going to spread out. And so the same idea here is we're adding weight, just like beforehand I was adding my hand to the pizza dough, my weight to the pizza dough. And so what ends up happening is the glacier, as more weight is added, as more snow falls and it's frozen, it then essentially forces the advancement of the glacier at the front of the end. So finally, I'm just going to look at this particular map here. We've got the Rocky Mountains and the Appalachian Mountains. And so the most, I guess, of the last few glaciers that have come through here, this is the largest extent, the farthest extent south, we'll say. And so if you notice, where does this particular glacier end? Well, it ends right about where the Ohio River is and right about where the Missouri River is. And so these rivers formed essentially at the end of a glacier, at the end of its advance.